Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for all of your love, your likes, your shares, and your subscribes, hitting the notification bell so that you don't miss any readings from me, and giving comments down below. Really appreciate it. Okay, let's get started. Y'all, I'm tired of talking about this goddamn Mason shit. I am. Oh, I can't cuss so early on, can I? Anyway, I'm tired of it. Okay, we need to start focusing on your energy now, present, not what led up to this months or years ago, since you were a child, whatever, and not trying to predict the future here. Let's see who is in your energy now, and then we can maybe talk about how you move forward in the future. Okay? All right. Let's see. I want to get a gist of what's going on, so I'm not even going to lay these out. I'm just going to see what we got with this oracle. Karma, travel, health concern. Not concern, health concern. Like, y'all see, it's double. Somebody's sick. They're sick, real love and expectation. They're sick mentally because apparently they may be losing somebody. A relationship has gone bad. Let's see. Unexpected money, false narrative, and ritual. This is an opponent of yours. This person has spiritual beef with you. You probably don't even fucking know this person, but still, this is someone who likes to attack you in the spirit realm. They lied in order to get some money. Or this is what they do on a usual. This is a scammer. A scammer, listen, a scammer witch, an ice queen. Let me get like 2 or 3 more. Ice queen, distant future, voodoo. This person's still doing voodoo on you. So this is a feminine energy. A dark witch. Likes to lie a lot to get money. It's giving gold digger already. This is someone who conjures up dark spirits in exchange for riches and clout, beauty. This is a karmic feminine who's very obsessed with beauty. They do a lot of glamour. And to double down on it, because they're a hater, they do magic on you to make you seem unattractive in whatever possible way. Yeah, this lady's really jealous of you. And we're going to see why. I guess that's who's in your energy. Hating big time. Sending a lot of evil eye, negative entities and energies your way. And it's not touching you, collective, because you have ascended past this lady. False and actual money. Yeah, this is for sure about money. Like, this is not like spirit money and abundance and stuff. This lady helped steal from you. Was likely working with a group. Let's go ahead. Let's not get too... Let's draw some... Let's do some traditional here, because... So it's an ice queen. Karmic feminine witch in your energy. What does she have going on? Something pathetic, probably. 8 of Pentacles. She's hard at work, I'm telling you. She keeps working. She keeps trying to do voodoo, root work, some shit like that. She keeps trying to do it. The truth is coming. I can't make that up. The Empress in reverse, the Hermit in reverse, to the World in reverse. This is a karmic feminine who stole from you. This is someone who has a lot of power. This is a fake. This is a karmic divine feminine. a lot of power, magnetism, seduction, but all the while seems very sweet, like almost uncomfortably so, like just an angel just sent down from heaven. But this is an illusionist. That's how they were able to steal from you or convince other people to steal from you. So because this lady seems so high up, so fake divine, this is not someone who would actively participate in stealing from you. This is someone with enough seduction, enough power, and who knows how to manipulate people. This is someone who makes other people or manipulates other people into doing dark work for them. This bitch puts spells on everybody. Like everybody. This is someone who does magic or tries to possess people to get them to do literally anything for them. This is someone who's hungry for attention, but jealous of you because you have all of this stuff, all of this magnetism naturally. This lady does not. Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the World card in reverse, the Hermit in reverse. This lady's freaking out. The one thing that she always had control over was her image. If someone like you, okay, were to start sussing them out, exposing their lies, their fakeness, their mask, it makes this lady unstable to not be seen in a good light. Because if she wasn't seen in a good light, so angelic, so divine feminine, so sexy, but still nurturing, she's like a Queen of Wands in reverse and a Queen of Cups in reverse. They start to get very uncomfortable, spiritually restless, so they have to do spell work on people like you, collective. So you know what? I was gonna ask, okay, who this Empress in reverse, how is she connected to you? So some of you may know this Empress in reverse, this dark karmic feminine, or this is someone who knows you mutually. And you see this Lovers in reverse here. This lady is associated with your ex, a past lover or situation. I hope, never mind. Okay, yeah. This is a karmic feminine with ties to an old lover of yours. So what may have happened was you got put in a third-party situation. And whoever you were messing with, your ex, your previous love interest, they were also dealing with this Empress in reverse. More, what's happening here? This World in reverse. See, World in reverse, Death in reverse. There's resistance to change here. There's a lot of instability here. This karmic feminine is losing her mind, is making people uncomfortable. And what's happening is this is someone who spent a lot of time trying to taint your image because you are the true divine being. You are the true divine feminine or masculine. This imposter knew that, and she had to infiltrate whatever you had going on with this past lover. Because what happened was, when your old flame got around you, they saw this Empress in reverse for who she really was. That she just seemed fake, that something was off about her, that while she may have mimicked your behaviors, your mannerisms, what makes you special. It just felt fake to your ex when they got around you. They're like, this is what it's supposed to feel like. It's empty with the karmic that your ex was dealing with. So your image was really tainted here because you coming up, you ascending, just instantly exposed this Empress in reverse for being a fraud, a crazy fraud who dabbles in divination, dark witchcraft. A lot of illusions here. This person works with a lot of dark entities. And they really had to up it when it came to you. The Lovers in reverse to the Death in reverse. Somebody doesn't want to let go of a relationship. It's not working anymore. Ten of Pentacles in reverse is not working anymore. So this may be an old lover and their karmic feminine. Your lover wants to leave. This is an old flame of yours. For some of you, this is a karmic twin. They got locked in. They were messing around with you, playing with you, believing lies that this Empress in reverse told them about you, that they ended up getting locked in with this Empress more like than just sexually and romantically. With these pentacles, there's money involved here. So I don't know if these people live together. They may work together. It's money that's tying these two people together. If you ever found your twin flame to be obsessed with money, motion, hustling, especially by any means necessary, these two people are tied with money. Matter of fact, you know how I said stealing? Matter of fact, this Empress in reverse may have gotten your twin flame, your karmic ex, to steal from you. They both were running a scheme on you, perhaps, or working with other people to do so. And this is a dark feminine, a very vindictive one. So I wouldn't be surprised if your ex can't go anywhere. Death card in reverse, cannot close the cycle, cannot move on. This Empress in reverse has like dirt on them about some crime that they got into about stealing from you. Yep. Nine of Swords. And it's crushing your old flame. They're stuck here. They can't move. They miss you a lot. You haunt them, your presence, the regret that they have because they believed shit about you, that this Empress in reverse and all of her flying monkeys, what they said about you. And they were talking a lot of shit about you, collective. A lot. Matter of fact, what was it? Karmic masculine, yeah. See? Karmic masculine, mentally and emotionally unstable. This Empress in reverse, this karmic feminine, she was telling people that you were insane, that you were crazy, you had some mental disorder, or it was really severe, you were just off your rocker, you were obsessed, okay? Fatal attraction with your twin flame or your ex here, and they believed it. This is karmic masculine energy, doesn't have to be, but they believed that about you. But they couldn't stay away from you because part of them saw through the lies. But it was a lot of manipulation and a lot of spell work. Again, this is a dark witch in order to pull this off. Swords, moving on. Manipulation, yeah, moving on to manipulation. And then false documents, info statements, agreements. Yeah, these people did some type of crime that involves forgery. Who is more on this deck in reverse? What's not over? Four of Swords, contemplation, relaxation, rejuvenation. Knight of Swords. Four of Swords to the Knight of Swords. Someone's thinking about making a move towards you. A situation is not over. I see. Your old flame, this ex of yours, they have to tell you about this. It's coming out and they're going to tell you about this. They don't want to. They're scared as shit. They're trying to figure out how to do it because they know that you know, collective. Four of Swords to the Knight of Swords. And they're in the Nine of Swords. They don't know what to do, but they know that they have to tell you something. Judgment. They got to tell you something. Okay? Yeah, this person's scared shitless because they know they have to do it. They know they got to do it. Okay. All right. Yeah, this is Judgment. See? Three of Wands in reverse. Everyone here is up under judgment. Your ex got involved with this karmic feminine. And you know what? I don't know why, but I feel like, first of all, I feel like there's more than two Empress in reverse here. But there was like a main one. This one may be an older matriarch, but very seductive still. Not, they're only mothering when they need to seduce you, play off of your trauma. That whole weird mommy kink. This is the one. Okay? Yeah. She was the head of this. She was the main witch. But there may be other karmics attached to this one. But regardless, everyone here is up under judgment. But this right here, this is your karmic ex. They have to come towards you about this. They're up under judgment. We're going to find out more about this as well. Strength in reverse. Whew. Yeah, this is going to be the final blow to this Empress in reverse. She's been doing this to you, and you weren't the only one. This lady can't breathe without spell work. It's all coming back to her. All the seduction, all the manipulation. This lady is insane. A bitch. Definitely Queen of Swords in reverse energy. But you don't know that until it's too late. She seems very sweet. Again, heavy seduction. Like, this is milfy right here. All right. And so that may have been a thing if your ex was, you know, in deep, had a lot of trauma and built up karma and stuff like this. This Empress in reverse would play off that, cater to it, not judge them. Also, while playing around in their sacral and their root, wanting them to have sex so that she can siphon energy. Okay? What a weirdo. Like, okay, sure. Chariot in reverse, up under the Hermit in reverse. This lady's stuck. And for her to get stuck, that means that her spell work is not working anymore. It's damn sure not working against you, collective. She tried. Oh, she tried. And the thing about this Empress in reverse, I'm going to get to that. But yeah, Chariot in reverse, she's stuck. The spell work isn't working. She would use spell work and lust to get out of everything. She has a lot of soul connections, karmic ones. The Chariot in reverse. Every time I see Chariot, like this guy, it's like, it reminds me of the police. So this lady may have gotten caught for something or was implicated in a crime that somebody else committed. Ooh. Ten of Swords. She's down for the count. This is it. This lady depended on other people's energy to keep going. And eventually, I don't know if it's age or whatever, or just karma catching up, her power started to dwindle. And it wasn't until your ex introduced your energy to her that she made you a target. You have elite energy, collective, very rejuvenating. It probably made her younger, really increased her sacral and root activity. So she was very confident, very sexy. She stole all of that shit from you. This is a grown-ass lady. Six of Wands in reverse, up under the Lovers in reverse. Your ex thought that this person was better than you. That they looked better with your ex. You just dragged them down, or you were too lame, or you weren't flashy enough for your ex. And now they sit up and regret in the Nine of Swords, and they cry about you every night. That's what the fuck they get. Six of Pentacles sideways. This is sharing. Six of Pentacles is sharing. Your ex was spreading themselves thin. They were breadcrumbing you and giving this Empress in reverse everything that you two were actually destined to have. If this was your twin flame, you two were meant to come into union together. But they had a choice, and they chose to betray you. And all the while your ex, your karmic twin, was doing all that, this Empress in reverse was doing the same thing to them. All this Empress in reverse would do is seduce your ex and tell them lies about you. That's it. If your ex started questioning the lies, this Empress in reverse would just have more sex with them, manipulate their energy, make up lies, have their other flying monkeys convince your ex things about you. Tragic. Tragic. But they chose wrong. They gave an Ace of Wands to this Empress in reverse. Your ex is stupid as fuck. And now they're stuck. This lady got them involved in some type of fraud. And whatever type of money that your twin flame was getting, it was enough to betray you. This person straight stabbed you in the back. And now they're being haunted by you, collective. Riddled with guilt, depression. Sometimes they just uncontrollably, they uncontrollably cringe when it comes to thinking about what they did to you, because you didn't do anything wrong, collective. As soon as you pulled your energy and started ascending, the lies became illuminated here about you, but it was too late. You already pulled your energy. You cut the cord with your ex, but they're still in your energy because as I speak, this is coming out in real time. That's why I'm like, okay, enough of the story, the buildup, how we got here. Forget about the future. This is happening right now. It's time. It's time for this stuff to come out, like in the 3D. So if you feel your ex, your twin flame, coming back in your energy, it's because they have to work up the strength and the courage to approach you about this. They have to tell you something because you're going to find out. Temperance in reverse, up under the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, they chose wrong. They gave a cup of love. They gave their 10 of Pentacles to this karmic. And they got fucked up for it. And they lost you in the process. Nine of Pentacles, sideways. That came on top of the Chariot in reverse and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, there's some money that was obtained not legally, or there it was sus. This Chariot in reverse, like I said, it kind of gives police energy. Something came out here. Some money was traced. That's how you always get somebody. Just follow the money. Okay? Because for a while, no one was on their scent, because whoever this Empress in reverse is maybe got your ex to sign something for you, forge something, work with other people to set you up. Yikes. It really, really sucks. Like, this is really unfortunate. But anywho, yeah. Now a lot of people are in the Nine of Swords about this money. Somebody said something about some damn money and it raised alarms with somebody. To the Devil. To the King of Swords in reverse. Yeah. Your ex is in regret. They sold their soul to the devil. I told you this Empress in reverse deals like with demonic spirits. Gets her gifts that you have naturally. That's the thing, collective. All these things, this power, this energy, this magic that this Empress in reverse had, she got it artificially through dealings with spirits. You were born with that shit. She was jealous of that, but collective, at the same time, this lady kind of worshipped you. You were the priest or priestess that she wished that she was. You were incredibly powerful. But there may have been a certain point where you didn't know that, or you didn't truly believe that about yourself. And that's how this Empress in reverse snuck in and convinced your ex to help. Yeah, your ex is fucked. They tried to confuse you about them to hide this. But here's another energy. This is a King of Swords in reverse energy. This may have been a masculine, this King of Swords in reverse, that was also a part of this. So your ex not only was taking orders from this Empress in reverse, but this King of Swords in reverse, they may have been the start. They may have known your ex beforehand, whatever it was. This is like boss energy. So your ex may have known this person or met this person through some type of work. But this is a dark masculine. This is a dark warlock who also not even dabbles. Like, they just are. They're a whole demon. They sold their entire soul, like, to be powerful. This is a very power-hungry individual. And that's what drew your ex to them. All right, your ex had no confidence whatsoever. They may have acted like it, but they were very sad, very traumatized, very weak on the inside, and you saw that, and they resented you for it a little bit. This King of Swords in reverse and this Empress in reverse, I'm getting King of Swords in reverse, the Empress in reverse, and the Lovers in reverse. This may be a couple here that your ex had gotten involved with. Okay, so if this is a karmic couple, like a dark Empress and Emperor, this was like a power couple. Very attractive, very youthful, and they seem nice and appealing, and you gravitate towards them, but it's a bunch of glamour, it's a bunch of spell work, It's a bunch of illusions, but this couple took your ex up under their wing, promised them stuff, spoke lies about you, because that was the thing. Your ex being around you highlighted all of this stuff. They would have pieced that shit together after a little while. That's why this couple needed them away from you. You were the sacrifice. It wasn't even really your ex. So once your ex introduced your energy to this couple, they sniffed you out. They wanted you. They felt your power just by the residue that you left on your ex. This couple wanted it. They already were powerful, but again, I feel like maybe as they got older, the power started to dwindle a little bit, and they need someone like you. Youthful energy, powerful energy. Again, you have all of the gifts that they bow down to demons for, naturally. Okay? So it was you. They wanted you. And in order to get you sacrificed, they had to lie to your ex about you, bribe them. But this is a karmic couple. The moon in reverse to the ace of swords in reverse. This is nothing but a bunch of illusions. The moon in reverse, that's hiding something. But with this eight of pentacles to judgment to the moon card in reverse, there is a force, either a person in the 3D and or ancestral, like there are spirit workers here who are making sure that karma is being handed like out properly. It's judgment day for these people. This couple, again, they would do this a lot. And they just collected like souls, traumatized souls. And that's how they got your ex. The Empress in reverse to the Strength in reverse to the Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this Empress in reverse. The illusions are lifting up. She operated on lust, enamor, and illusions. Very good energy manipulator and just a manipulator in general. They'll twist your words. They'll give illusions about, let's say she was talking shit about you, which she was all the freaking time, was talking shit about you, and she may have been making fun of something that was actually true. She just wasn't making it up. It was true. She would work people's idea of that. She just was very good with lying and manipulating to people. But these illusions, they're lifting, and people are seeing this lady for who she is, an actual succubus. And then this Hierophant in reverse. This is this King of Swords in reverse here. These two were very good at covering up things. Hierophant in reverse. The Hierophant is someone who's traditional. They're an official. They're caring. They just have a strong, like, energy of almost priest-like. They stand for something. So I don't know, this Hierophant in reverse is giving like politician or some type of official. Something's being investigated. And some type of leadership, masculine energy is being exposed. The Hangman in reverse. Somebody's ready to give up. This World in reverse, the Ten of Swords to the Hangman in reverse. Who's in that? Who's this Hierophant in reverse, first of all? Four of Wands in reverse. This is a notable couple. Hold on, y'all. Let me get some water. Yeah. So the Lovers in reverse, Six of Wands in reverse, to the Four of Wands in reverse. This is a couple who had a lot of sway. People gravitated towards this couple. They're very powerful. They just give off a good vibe, but it's artificial. These people wear masks. They had some type of community like following, or they were active in the community, notable, well-known, famous, whatever. The lies are coming out about how this King of Swords in reverse, how they're a liar, a crook, a thief. They're not as priest-like as they come off as. These couple, like their lies are being exposed. Page of Cups in reverse. Hierophant in reverse to the Hangman. Four of Wands. Oh. Page of Cups in reverse to the Knight of Cups to the Seven of Swords in reverse. I'm already looking at this Nine of Swords to the Nine of Pentacles to the Seven of Swords in reverse. It's something about some money that's coming out here. Somebody needs to come clean with this Seven of Swords in reverse. That's admitting some type of betrayal. Coming clean. This may also be your ex right here. And this Hierophant in reverse is this King of Swords in reverse. This King of Swords in reverse is very callous, cold, threatening. There is no getting rid of this demon dude. All right, this is a dark warlock, very powerful, very controlling. They have your ex on a leash. So with the Hangman, your ex has just accepted that they're stuck. They're stuck. There's another layer of this, and I just want to smooth this out because this is an older couple. Your ex was dealing with somebody younger. So maybe this couple's child. Yeah, we'll get to that. But right here with this Four of Wands in reverse, this is a broken family, a broken marriage, lack of support. This King of Swords in reverse has your ex by the balls. They're going to stay within this family unit. They're going to stay in this community with this couple. They're all going down together. And they want to keep your ex stuck so that they don't offer you, with this Page of Cups in reverse, so that they don't offer you some type of apology or confession here. See? Tower in reverse fell on top of the Hierophant and the Hangman. If your ex breaks free from this karmic couple, there's a tower, but it's coming out anyway. So your ex may have still been lying about you. Once you pulled your energy, your ex knew. They knew immediately. Your spirit guides and your ancestors, they paid them a visit, and they're still doing so, collective. You don't even have to do anything. This karma is playing out in real time. Some of you, if you've done the work or you were interested in it, some of you are knowingly controlling this. You are knowingly and willingly handing out karma to these people, working with your spirit guides and ancestors. And even if you're not keen on that, they're still doing the work, regardless of whether you know it or not. They're doing the work. They're stepping on these karmics' necks. They are. This is a tower. So your ex may keep trying to hide it, and they're scared. They want to come clean to you, but they're actually scared of this couple here. They may have seen this couple, like their true colors, about them being like really demonic, dark, sick people. So your ex may know that this couple put magic on them, and it's like a leash. Your ex can't stray too far, or they're going to pull it, and they're going to pull it with spell work. But the thing is, this couple, they don't have no powers no more like that. You took them all. When they tried to attack you and you transmuted that energy, you took that energy. So all the little magic, the hocus pocus, the monitoring and the possession and stuff that these people are doing to you, you can do that now. You took all of this energy. So it wasn't you getting your own energy back. Again, these people have done this a lot to different people, and they stole their energy. You got all of that too. You're unstoppable. This couple is cooked. And your ex got in the middle of it. They're a flying monkey. They're not going anywhere. Four of Pentacles. On top of the Hangman. Four of Pentacles. That's like money, saving. Your ex needs money. So your ex was getting paid good for trying to set you up and steal from you and love bomb you and stuff like that. They were getting paid to do that. They were getting paid good. They were kicking it. This couple was giving them everything that they needed. But now that the illusions are starting to lift, or stuff is starting to come out, that niceness, it's dialed back here. And your ex may depend on this couple for survival. So that's why your ex, they can't go anywhere. They may be being blackmailed by these people. Three of Cups in reverse to the Hierophant in reverse. These masculines got exposed for doing some wild stuff. Oh Lord. Ooh, do I want to clock it? I do. Your ex, they were doing a little extra partying with this King of Swords in reverse. And with this Three of Cups in reverse, it got kind of buck wild. So if your ex was sleeping with this Empress in reverse, this dark karmic feminine mother figure, they were also sleeping with this King of Swords in reverse. Your ex gave everything to this couple, even their own body. Oh, Lord have mercy. Ooh, the tea. So, you know, and this is coming out about this Hierophant here, this King of Swords in reverse, this dark masculine. Stuff is coming out about them. With this Chariot in reverse to the Three of Cups. There may have been an investigation about what this person was doing, mismanaging money or stealing, or, you know, like they got into some weird stuff. This couple is a couple that, like, they turn up. These may be swingers. Well, obviously, okay. Yeah. Something came out. What's with this Moon card in reverse? What the hell? Seven of Cups. They promised you everything that you ever wanted. Because this couple, for the most part, would be able to give it to you. But that sway, those illusions, they were harder to keep up. And they didn't have targets, energy targets, that would have given them the feel that they need to be on top again. So they just manipulate people, weak people, sick people, promise them stuff, promise them success, promise them stuff that will artificially make these people feel better about themselves. Again, your ex had terrible self-esteem, but they acted like they didn't. Okay, so this couple may have promised them maybe success in their career, money, access to certain things or people. Now your ex doesn't want any part of this couple. But again, they gave it all up. They gave up their soul to this couple, as a matter of fact. Now they want to leave because they see the illusions. They see that they gave up union with you for a pipe dream based off of orgies and witchcraft. Okay? Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, your ex. I was about to say ick. Yeah, they definitely give you the ick now. Your ex, they were working with these people, like straight up working with these people, and they were bullying you. That was another thing. Your ex was bullying the fuck out of you. They would sit up there and talk nice to you, uncomfortably so, because they knew that as soon as they got off the phone with you or as soon as they left your presence, that they were going to report back to this couple about stuff that you said or, you know, what you did or what you got going on. All right. And then they would talk shit about you. And eventually your ex knew that it wasn't true, but they had to keep up this appearance. The thing was, these people were trying to get your ex to detach from you and not see you as a lover who you're supposed to be in union with. But your ex, there was something about you that they couldn't shake. And they knew it. They recognized you in the spirit realm, who you were, that you two were destined to have some type of relationship, some type of union permanently. Like, this is lifetime jumping stuff. So your ex was supposed to keep behaving as if, you know, you were crazy. You were obsessed with them. You were just, you know, disgusting, or you were a pervert or some shit like that. They would act like that around these people to keep up appearances, and they would think about you all the time, being with you. Because when they're around this couple, they get dabbled in doing stuff in their vices just to run away from the feeling of being with you. It's very overpowering. Your love, it's like too much collective. And when someone has low self-esteem like your ex, they don't feel like they're worthy of it. So they'll take what you give them and then they'll spit in your face, and then they'll go with other people who match them vibrationally. So every time that your ex got done with a goddamn orgy or coming out of a ritual, they thought about you. You just wouldn't leave. They thought about you when they laid in bed. They would get flashes of you while they were with these karmics. They thought about you during sex. Like, you were attached to your ex energetically. That was the bond that you guys shared. And this couple and the karmics that they were working with siphoned off of that energy. Yeah, so your ex was bullying the shit out of you. Now they want to feel bad and stuff. This person's shame is overwhelming. Queen of Cups in reverse. This is someone who is emotionally manipulative, needy, clingy. This fell on top of the Hierophant in reverse and the Three of Cups in reverse. All of the dark feminine energies in here were very manipulative. So they used sex and then they used enamor, pretending to be innocent in order to get their way. more on this Queen of Cups, please? Okay. Oh, okay. This Queen of Cups is whatever karmic feminine that was with your ex. Your ex always gravitated towards people who they thought were flashy or would bring them clout, or better yet, money. Your ex was all about the money, and they ended up getting stuck with succubus energy. So these feminines, they would have sex with your ex, drain them of their energy, and then when your ex started to feel uncomfortable or wanted to get out of that vibration, these karmic feminines would manipulate them. Every single last karmic did that. And with this Queen of Cups in reverse, you see, what came out afterwards was the King of Cups in reverse to the Three of Swords in reverse. That's giving masculine healing. Your ex was a King of Cups in reverse. They were also very manipulative. Okay? Narcissistic. They weren't very caring, or they were on the inside, and that's the person that you saw, collective. You saw past all of that. Their true nature, their heart, how loving they really are, how forgiving they really are. This person was supposed to heal with the Three of Swords in reverse. They were supposed to heal and be a better masculine, be a better person for themselves and for you, so that you two can reach union within yourselves and together in the 3D. These karmics didn't want your masculine to heal. Now they want to, but it's too late. Collective, you probably warned your ex about at least one of these karmic feminines. You called that shit, and they tried to say that you were jealous. Queen of Swords in reverse, an absolute psycho bitch. This is the type of energy that these karmic feminines were hiding. So your ex got stuck with a Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, and then a Queen of Swords in reverse. Hold up. Oh, Lord. Listen. My bad, y'all. They trying to get me. They trying to get me. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. So fake sweet here with this Queen of Cups in reverse, and will turn on you when they don't get their way. Your ex is stuck with like a psycho karmic feminine. When your ex pulls away, this karmic feminine like manipulates their emotions. May start, this is someone who like cries, like has temper tantrums. When they don't get their way, they'll start crying, they'll act psycho. This is someone who manipulate their mental health in order for you to stay because you genuinely feel like leaving them. They'll say that they'll kill themselves or some shit like that, and you may actually believe it. Your ex was in that cycle with this karmic, and I'm telling you, it's more than one. Your ex was sleeping with more than one karmic feminine. And I feel like we'll kind of get into it gradually as I post more readings, but again, your ex may have been fucking with the daughter of this Empress in reverse. So your ex may have been sleeping with a younger karmic feminine and then their karmic feminine's mom, or another elder priestess in your ex's karmic's family. Jesus. God bless him. Yeah, Ace of Cups. That's new beginning, that's love, that's relationships, self-fulfillment. This fell on top of the Ace of Swords in reverse. Your ex was messing with karmics that needed them low vibration. Your ex was supposed to have an Ace of Cups with you. And these karmics, they knew that. They knew that you two were twin flames. So they had to keep lying and manipulating your ex about you so that they wouldn't give you a love offer. And they didn't. Instead, they gave one to these karmics. And they got fucked up. Now they're stuck. They're stuck. To your ex is, you know, either I stay with these karmics or I go to jail. But newsflash, bitch, you get both. You're going to jail, okay, because your ex was stealing from you with these people. They're all going to jail. So, like, they can go ahead and skip all that. These karmics tried to destiny swap. You and your ex were supposed to be in sacred union. Instead, their karmics, your ex's karmic, they would pretend like they were divine feminine and they had this bond and that they were meant to be together and that they were twin flames. Your ex fell for that shit. Now they're stuck. 8 of Cups in reverse. This is what they chose over you. Sex and money and clout. Now they're stuck with these people. So this couple may have a hand in like where your ex stays or some type of money that they get. And so it's like they're handing it out in like little pieces to keep your ex dependent on them. They may live together. I don't know. I'm getting something with like where your ex lives or lived. The Emperor in reverse. Yeah, this is a very powerful masculine, but their mask is coming off. But I see, like I was saying, the karmics around your ex, they didn't want your ex to heal. They didn't want them to have a new beginning with you. They didn't want them to be an emperor, a stand-up masculine, someone who is just and divine, powerful, but not power hungry, not greedy, not a tyrant. With this 8 of Cups in reverse to the Emperor, they didn't want your ex to move on from this 3 of Cups in reverse lifestyle. And it worked. Now your ex has nothing. They have nothing. And the worst part about it is they may not have shit physically, but they don't have you. And that is what is killing them. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, they didn't want your ex to work. Close out cycles with them. Raise their vibration. They wanted to keep this person lost. Lost in lust, money. It's drugs going on here. So that may also be a thing. Yeah, drug use, abuse. Your ex may be trying to escape using drugs. Escape the feeling of missing you, the feeling of cringing and shame and guilt, thinking about what they did to you, what people were saying about you, what they let people say about you. But the thing is, they try to use drugs to escape, and when they get high, you're there. That's why I said, even if you aren't consciously possessing, your ancestors and spirit guides are doing it for you. So your ex thinks that they could, you know, take drugs, do coke, smoke, whatever, drink to get away from you. And your ancestors are like, They're forcing your ex to accept and stand in what they did to you. And your ex can't take it. They're not mentally well. But again, they let people say that shit about you. So this is karma. This is what it looks like. This is what it feels like. Meanwhile, you have an Ace of Wands. Damn, this is heavy hater energy. They really did not want your ex to be better. If you and your ex had ascended together, you would be unstoppable. You would be like this dark couple, except you would be of the light. You will be just as powerful, just as influential, just as involved. You and this karmic masculine, your ex, you two were supposed to have a new beginning together. You were supposed to heal. But you see this Ace of Wands on top of the Lovers in reverse to the Six of Wands in reverse. Six of Wands in reverse is like going out sad, your image being tainted, or you failing at something, your ego being bruised. You and your ex, you were supposed to have a Six of Wands upright celebration, to be seen as successful and powerful, working together to advance society, make generational wealth. That was the assignment. But there's always free will, and your ex chose to betray you, backstab you, bully you, lie to you. Okay? Took advantage of you. Heavy manipulation. This was like romance fraud or some shit like that, but they deep down, they really did love you. Lord have mercy. Yeah. You two were supposed to have a new beginning together. You two were supposed to be lovers. You two were supposed to be successful together. But that would mean that not only you would have ascended and stood in your Empress energy, but so would your twin flame. Again, completely unstoppable. They couldn't have that. The Sun in reverse. So they robbed intentionally your ex of happiness. And so now your ex just fantasizes about moving on to you with this Two of Wands. They chose to give an Ace of Wands to a karmic, got involved with this karmic's family, and they all sat up there and lied on you and stole from you. That's it. That's the message. This is what your ex chose to move towards. Now they're in poverty, spiritual poverty. Again, they're sick. Their spirit, their body, it hurts. Their heart chakra, it is tight. Their heart is being squeezed. Every time they get flashes about some of the stuff that they said about you, what they did to you, they need you. They need your energy, but you cut it off. So they just have to sit in it. They keep trying to escape, going to karmics, having sex and stuff. But again, everything they do, they end up thinking about you. Especially if your ex likes to run to sex. They think that that's going to keep off the feelings that they have about you or make them forget, and it just makes it worse. You bleed from this person's energy, their aura. It's you. They're in poverty. Damn. They're in poverty. Two of Swords in reverse. That's it. They're stuck. This couple has them by the balls. They're not going anywhere. But it's okay, again, because they're all going down together anyway. Do I want clarification on anything else? Okay. I think I want to wrap it up, but let's just see what the message is for you. Just as I close out, what do you need to know? Okay. Yeah. So again, we're shifting away from the whole story itself. Okay. We know that this family was dealing with some, you know, Freemasonry. We get that. All right. But let's talk about what's going on with the energy now. So that's what these readings are going to be about. But I will leave you with Ooh. I will leave you. Spirit, what does the collective need to know now, moving forward? Six of Cups to the Hierophant in reverse. Be holy, but also stand your ground. It's good to be a light worker and to be of the light, but sometimes you need to step over to the dark side while maintaining your spiritual integrity. You need to step over to the dark side a little bit, because sometimes you just you need to put the gloves on, collective, when it comes to protecting you, protecting your energy. You may be known as someone who is overgiving, too nice, but you need to stand up for yourself some more. People may be familiar with you not doing that, so some people may get offended by that, but who fucking cares? Yeah. Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you just need to toughen up spiritually, collective. It's like you're in spiritual poverty. Like there's more of your spirituality and stuff that you can unlock at this time. You need to start working on it. All right, because you're a Hierophant. You're trustworthy. You have a magnetic presence about you. You're safe to be around. You carry powerful energy, but you're too nice. Six of Cups. You're too nice. That's all people know you as, even spiritually. People think that, okay, you know, collective is powerful, but they don't use all their magic. They can do this and they still haven't done it to us. You need to dust up, okay? A lot of you have a lot of spiritual gifts that you haven't tapped into. You need to work on your astral projection. Channeled messages. You need to start doing that, okay? I will start posting, I swear, like actual helpful tips. Like what it means, what I just said. I will, but it's still the message. You need to toughen up spiritually. Sometimes you need to go on the dark side. Fight a little bit. You have to stand your ground spiritually. That's the only way for you to get abundance and move forward. Three of Wands to the Chariot to the Ace of Pentacles. That's the only thing stopping you from full abundance right now. The Empress. Queen of Pentacles in reverse to the High Priestess. Yeah, be a little selfish, okay? Hog your energy, hog your abundance. You may want to go on like a little hiatus here. Really tap into your spirituality, however you like to do it, okay? But this is the only way to advance, for you to step into your Emperor or Empress energy. All right, we're going to close it out here. High vibes, stay alien.